morning, Payson High, and welcome to the Pride.
Today is Friday, February 12th.
And we've got a great show for you today.
From now until March 5th, the newly reconstructed Provo Temple is open to the public.
Before this building was an LDS temple, it was a tabernacle. The 112-year-old building burned down in December of 2010, and only the shell of the building was left.
We sent out some interviewers to check out what's happening at this event.
Good morning, Payson. Have you been to Provo lately? And have you noticed all the commotion? Well, me too. Let's go check and see what that's all about.
We're up here in Provo with
Chelsea.
and we're wondering what's with all the commotion.
We're having an open house for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints Temple, and anyone can come and take a free tour of the temple. You don't need to be a member or have a recommend.
Awesome. Thank you, Chelsea. So, Andrea, can you tell us if it was worth it coming all the way up to Provo to see the temple?
It was definitely worth it. Every temple's different, so it's really worth coming to see this Provo temple. It's beautiful.
Awesome. Thank you. So, Sophania, have you been to any other temple open houses?
I went to the temple open house in Ogden.
Which one did you like better?
It's hard to say which I liked better. I liked the older architecture of this one. I liked the style.
If you could choose what temple to live in, what one would you choose?
Definitely this one.
Awesome. Thank you. So, Chelsea, on a scale 1 to Chelsea, how pretty was this temple?
It's definitely a Chelsea.
Oh, wow. That's very surprising. It must be very beautiful. All right. Thank you.
If you're interested in the event, tickets are available online.
In honor of Valentine's Day weekend, we are trying to spread the love.
Here at Payson High, girl-on-girl hate has been a big problem.
In the next segment, we ask girls to send a shout out to someone they admire. Here at PHS, there are 1,289 students, 614 of which are females. With just under 50% of the students here being females, there tends to be some drama. Girl-on-girl hate has become a major problem here at school, and especially on social media. This problem can be fixed by turning our jealousy of one another into admiration. To accomplish this, I asked girls to send a shout out to someone they admire.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to Heather Skousen. I admire her genius.
I want to give a shout out to Katie Lamont just for always smiling and saying hi to people in the hallway.
I want to give a shout out to Courtney Cook because she's the cutest and sweetest girl ever, and she's always happy, and she's the best soccer manager ever.
I want to give a shout out to Taylor DeGraff because she does a lot for our school and she's super sweet.
I'll give a shout out to my cousin. She's the best.
I'd like to give a shout out to Macy. She's a nice girl, and I admire her for all of her compliments.
I want to give a shout out to Maddie Bing, and I admire her bubbly personality.
I want to give a shout out to Megan Ringer, and I admire her talent.
I want to give a shout out to Drew Peterson, and she just talks to me in the halls all the time, and it's really nice.
Shout out to Sabrina Petty, my twin sister, for always being so dedicated to getting good grades and being a really good example to me because I am really bad at that. So thank you.
I'd like to give a shout out to Alyssa because I admire her because she's sweet and caring.
I would like to give a shout out to the whole drill team because you guys work so hard and you look so good all the days.
I'd like to give a shout out to Marissa because she's awesome and sweet. I want to give a shout out to Bailey Jensen because she is friends with everyone even if she doesn't know them.
Shout out to Shaylee Victor for being the coolest sister ever.
I want to give a shout out to Liz Callahan because she's always fun to be around.
I give a shout out to Amber Wagner because she is super sweet and she cares about others.
Hi, I'd like to send a shout out to Addie Slade, and I admire her because she's always willing to help and she's willing to deal with us all the time.
I want to give a huge shout out to Cynthia Martinez. She's a really spiritual girl and loving.
I want to give my shout out to Amy Pouliot because, I watch her in volleyball and she always just sacrificed her body, just dove for it. And she's really good at basketball and she just works really hard. She wants it and you can tell. And I think that's awesome.
I'd like to give a shout out to Mackenzie Phillips. She's an awesome chick that always makes my day.
I would like to give a shout out to Sadie Kenny because I think you are so beautiful and you're really good at color guard and I think you're awesome.
Shout out to Emma Harris for doing awesome at the game for your national anthem, playing the saxophone.
I'd like to give a shout out to Natalie Schultz. She's a pretty amazing girl. She's always been there and I've known her since we were little.
I'd like to give a shout out to Allison
fondly. She's so funny. I went to elementary school with her, and I love her face.
I want to give a shout out to Jana Worthington. She honestly is the most sweetest person I ever know. She's always caring for others, and I just love that.
Even though there is drama in high school, we can overcome it. By looking for the good in all the girls here at PHS, we can put an end to all the girl hate. Hopefully this segment was helpful. If you want to check it out again, it's on this month's edition of the online magazine.
Next up, we have some sports highlights.
Let's send it over to the next room with Ivan and Aaron.
Thank you. Our first winter sport to finish was drill, which took 6th in region.
Good job, girls. Wrestling finished up yesterday at state.
Chase Lovelace took 1st in 4A with a state title.
Jed Lovelace got 2nd in the 138 weight class.
Dylan Bella and Wyatt Monroe both took 3rd in their weight classes. Jacob Etheridge was 5th and Tyler Manukin was 6th.
Although we didn't take state, we had a good year. Ivan, did you know that our swim team is competing at state today?
Well, did you know that Shelby Bulkley swims at 10 today?
Yes, but did you know that both her and Seth swim tomorrow?
Yes, I did know that. I'm glad we both know what's going on. Shelby pretty much started our swim team. I hope she does well at state.
Alright, our boys basketball, as you can see, we have 10 wins and 8 losses. In region, we are 5 and 3, and we are in 3rd place.
We have the potential to take region.
If we win our game with Uinta today and our next game on Tuesday, we'll be on our way.
We have a bad lip readings of one of our basketball games. Let's watch it now.
You guys on that?
Hey, he's my soulmate. Soulmate George. Pig.
I think I'm gonna get a pop. Yeah, a good pop. And if you want a pop,
I don't want a pineapple, boy. Get some whiskey.
Yep. Uh-huh. Yep.
Bitch.
Yep.
Is she really that fat? I bet she ate that pickle.
Oh yeah.
Hey you! Why'd you eat that pickle?
Number 47. Trade you. 4. Turn around. Turn around.
Payson. Salem is the worst.
3. Salem is Illuminati.
So yeah, Payson.
Payson is the best.
I love you.
Getting old.
Yeah, so I was talking to my best friend Jimmy, and he tried to eat my fries, and I'm like, seriously, don't do that.
I can't even know why I did it.
Really?
Yeah, and I really like
I
my
want some
ice
ice
cream.
cream right
Like,
now.
cheese.
No.
Are you gonna eat that? Uh-huh. Yeah?
Fish.
Uh-huh. Yeah? Uh-huh. Look at my hand. Nah. What?
Get to the chopper!
Yeah, that's definitely not happening to my mom.
Go Salem!
I got my cheese sticks.
What you got?
She got stapled.
Slob. 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 Slob.
Ah, don't go! Yeah. Fancy. Gotta go bathroom. Oh, he squashed you, I understand recreational baseball. First down.
Thank you for visiting us in the Sports Center today.
And now we'll send it back to our regular anchors.
Thanks, Ivan. Now we have some announcements. First of all, it's senior night for both our boys and girls basketball teams on Tuesday, February 16th.
We would love for you to come out and support. Don't forget, we have another Zupas fundraiser on February 23rd from 5 to 9.
Also, there's no school on Monday due to President's Day.
That's all we have for you today.
Thanks for watching. We hope you all have a great Valentine's Day weekend.